What's up, YouTube? We back with another video, and as you see by the title, what we finna get into, so let's get straight into it. So, why you will never be in a solid relationship is because you fucking off and lying too much. You scheming too much. If you're not lying, then you scheming. You scheming too much. You scheming on this female. Then you scheming back to the original female. You lying too much, lying saying you fucking around with the fuck arounds, but you really not. You just being cooped up, being a big ass liar, just lying about shit just to lie about it, just to improve your character, to make your character look good. You either doing that, or you can't stop being a flirt. You know, flirting with other females or other males. Can't stop being a flirt. You know, and the main one just trying to fit in. So, you know, you're just unstable when you at this. Why you not in a relationship? It's because you unstable. You trying to fit in with the in crowd too much and do what the in crowd says. That's the only reason that you are not in a relationship. I mean, not in a stable relationship or a healthy relationship at that. You know, and if you are, then you are doing very well in your scheming tactics. You pulling shit out of your ass a little bit too much, and you pulling the rips and runs and shit. But when it's all said and done, a relationship all over, you gonna remember one thing you is gonna do. You gonna remember that the female, the dude you fucking with, all the shit you did with them behind their back, and they probably not gonna know, but you gonna know, and you gonna be like, dang, I did hella work in that relationship when it could have been a smooth run. I made it all bumpy and rigid and highs and lows. And this, that, and third, like a roller coaster. You want to be a smooth run, not a fast one. You don't want it all fast and rigid and going all over the place. You want something to be smooth. So that's the problem. The fast-paced life always takes effect. Motherfuckers living like fast. If you living like fast, then you're gonna pay the consequences. If you doing a whole bunch of fast stuff and you're not being aware of your relationships, and your relationship gonna pay the price just all because of you. It's like motherfuckers really get into arguments, senseless arguments and stuff too. You know, get into senseless arguments with your other. It's like senseless. It don't make no point. It don't make any. No, I mean, it doesn't have any value. You know, just to argue, just to get shit off your chest. Because you're emotional, but you don't think you're emotional. You think that you are right. It's not you don't think you're emotional. You think you are right. You think you are correct. That's the thing that's getting to a lot of motherfuckers' heads. They think they are correct. So they want to play the teacher games with motherfuckers. Whew. You gotta play the teacher games with motherfuckers, and then it come off as you nagging. So yeah, it's a lot of nagging and shit that goes on. Instead of just playing your role and being smooth through all the situations. As a male, talking to the males, you gotta be smooth. A lot of females can do whatever they want in this system because the system backed them up 100%. So the world is theirs. But us males, we gotta always, find that smoothness in ourselves and be like, oh, it's cool, but don't let shit cut our hand. Don't let a motherfucker stab our hand or bite our hand on some shit. Always check a motherfucker. To be correct, it's not to be correct, actually. To be correct, it would seem like to check somebody is to be correct, but it's not. Checking somebody is checking somebody. So, checking somebody and being correct is two different things. When you check somebody, it's something they did wrong, and you call them out on their bullshit. Or they doing something wrong to you, and you call them out on their bullshit on it. But being correct is, like, let's say somebody do something wrong, or to do something funny, not wrong, but they do something that's like funny, and then you call them out on their shit. That's not checking a motherfucker. You calling somebody out on some bullshit. They being funny and you call them, that's not. So, you know, always stop that because it comes off as nagging. When a female see you calling her out on little shit, that's not strong, it comes off as nagging. You don't never want to do that. You never want to come off as nagging when it comes to these females. Because that's what they do. You don't want to play the same game as them. You play a different game. The silent treatment, goddammit. But no, for real, the silent treatment. I always play these females with the silent treatment. You know, you gotta be the one to do that because, hey, this is the things why your relationship ain't where it is. Yeah. So that's all I think I got for right now. Like, comment, subscribe, mess with the channel. We out.